just waiting a second too long. Darling, I leave and you won't come along. So give me the reason to stay. Give me the reason to wait. You know I don't look to get caught. 'Cause darling, we're here, but my true love is not. Breaking it up before it's on. Breaking it up, it's already gone. Breaking it up, I didn't mean to fall. Breaking it up, I might be there. If you're going abroad, I can't help you. If you're crossing the sea, I might be there. If you're going abroad, I can't help you. If you're crossing the sea, I might be there. And I call you baby, I will and I do. Persuasion, and though I know that we're through, I let you think that I'm yours when I'm not. Keep you here though I'm ready to drop the last line. Babe, breaking it up before it's on. Breaking it up, it's already gone. Breaking it up, I didn't mean to fall. Breaking it up, I might be there. If you're going abroad, I can't help you. If you're crossing the sea, I might be there. If you're going abroad, I can't help you. If you're crossing the sea, I might be there. If you're going abroad, I can't help you. If you're crossing the sea, I might be there. If you're going abroad, I can't help you. If you're crossing the sea, I might be there.
Boy. Howdy. Right then, let's open this team. This team. Found it. Ah, shaders. Should we try this again?
Your bed instead. I'm pushing your floor.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, doo, doo. Right. Launch the game. I raised the voltage of my CPU a bit. I was getting MC hardware errors, which implies I got the Linux equivalent of a blue screen. As in, not... Yes, basically. Which isn't a great sign, because I'm running at default settings, which means CPU is a little more unstable than I would like it to be. As in, it's unstable at all. Well, apparently it compiled all the shaders it wanted. We'll see. Right. You've got a nasty cough.
Why do you keep coming back here?
I want to help.
How? How can you make up for the dragon? The blight? You really are trying to help Treviso?
As much as I can.
Era used to say I should try to... Sorry. Sore throat.
You should talk to some of the other occupation survivors.
You sound like air. Take time. Feel the loss how you need. I wish I were a full-fledged crow. I'm just trapped here, doing nothing.
Fighting back suits you. Your tone has much improved since we last argued.
Excuse me, I wasn't aware it was my tone that was at it.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll pay closer attention from now on.
See? This is why we split. And got back together and split.
The Cantori Diamond is your casino. The occupation hasn't closed your business?
Business may be down, but it isn't my casino to close.
An easy mistake to make. Isn't that right, Andaratea Cantori?
I am no landlord, and anyone who treats me as such shall be evicted.
Ow.
So you two are both Talons. Doesn't that make you rivals?
Rank in one area is rarely applicable to others. Which is to say, only a fool would try to impose rank on Thea.
Wise words from a sometimes fool.
A history I would wish on no one else, lest they take it from me. Nothing new.
Alright, our mutual friend over there's got the blight. No? Oh, fine.
So,
Yes?
nothing.
Nothing. Good talk. I say that every single time. Good talk. Shit. I just completely forgot to jump. I don't feel comfortable. I don't know why I don't feel comfortable. Oh. Let's try whacking the fan up, that'll help. Do, 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 do. Oh.
Strike now!
You must give more! Fight!
Watch her incoming.
Be a shame if someone did this.
Got us from a distance. Got the setup for the rest.
Live, you fools!
Too late for that. Right. Right. I'm gonna attack you, and then you're gonna attack. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, look what I can do. Ah.
Everybody good?
We're about to find out how good we can be. Let's just grab heal first. That was a waste. That was a waste. I should have had you heal me. Desmo bloodbound to Elganan. Vulnerable to fire. Wow, don't we have some fun for you?
Ready to fight.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Ooh, let's not dash into that.
Ready.
All right.
Get clear.
Yeah, just doing a bit of a run. Can you, like... No.
Something's ready.
You done yet? No. Tell you what, fuck it. Can you do anything yet? Oh god, not for ages. Not for actually ages. Oh shit.
My job's done. Your turn.
Oh, come on. I think I was very nearly hitless. Let's see where it left us.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
Mina Dante, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the drop-in. How are you? How was your stream? It's not the way. This is the way. Apologies if I don't stick around without any warning. I'm having a bit of stability issues with my PC at the moment. Thanks for the follow. Oh, at least it saved us killing these cunts. Oh. And we've got a full ultimate. Nice. All in all, could be worse.
We've got company.
Have we? How was your stream? How are you doing? I should probably do this. Oh. I feel like that wasn't ideal, but... Oh, that looked like it hurt. Concussed yourself. Can you do anything? No. No. No, here we go.
Get clear.
Yep, doing it. Doing it. Yeeting myself. Fuck. I yeeted towards him. Bollocks. Dashed in very much the wrong direction then.
Got you covered.
Fuck it, this will do. Ow! You can do this.
Now it's your turn.
Combo! No breaker, it's just a combo. We leveled up.
Every one of these gets us a little further.
I like how she says further, but the subtitle says father. I use the two interchangeably as well. I'm aware there's a difference. I just don't care. Every active advantage increases your damage dealt. I have a runic advantage? Something like that. What's this? What do I actually want? Is this? Because I don't really care about that. But this gets me over here, which is kind of what I think I do want, actually. I do like necrotic. As we established a few streams ago, my drag name is Necrotic Jade. Minus 1,080. That is not a good stat. Alright, let's go. I hope I've got like infinite storage space here because I've not encountered a merchant I can sell any of this shit to. Word. Right, to the crossroads. Right, what level? Level 30, okay, that should be more manageable than the other Revenants. Which is a little too high for... We could beat the Revenant, no problem, but the swarms of enemies at the same time are presenting a bit of a challenge.
We sail.
Ah, through the city. Hi again. So that time, that was an overheat. And looking back at the VOD, yeah, my CPU was actually throttling and getting really hot. But it was stable. Well, until it overheated, but that's not a stability thing. But what that tells me is I need a voltage in between the last two that I picked. Offset of 0.1 wasn't stable. Offset of 0.2 was high. So I went with 1.5. And we'll see how this goes. We are live. Troubleshooting. And stability testing. And stress testing. Isn't that fun? I say live. It's live until it's not. That's the nature of stability testing. Ah. We've done this one. I thought you were a necromancer.
Nice move, bro.
Oh. Bianca's bolt! If only we knew someone who had a whole bunch of Bianca's bolts. Maybe someone who was not actually fighting an awful lot at the moment.
Got us at a distance.
Can we do something with this?
Got us at range. Finale moves yours.
Ow. Healed blocks. Oh, there's a... speck. There's a speck on my speck. Did I?
There's no end to these undead. Someone's forcing them.
Oh, is that my hint to go after the people here?
Let's go again. Something's ready.
Right, okay.
That's one for us.
Oh, I can heal. Thank you. What exact? We just...
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
I don't know if you mean that the general swarm is being raised.
I'm ready.
Or if specifically just the grunts. Yes, I know. Tell you what, fuck it.
Now it's your turn.
Turns out there was an end to the undead. Who knew? I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Yes, this. Art of corruption. Pinnacle of its kind. Okay. Here lies Tass, a slave whose blood opened the path to this place. Slain by Venatori, buried by us. She dreamed of freedom. May she find it to those who watch and remember.
Company, get ready.
Behind the portcullis. That one's raising the others. We need a way through.
Heals blocks.
That's got it.
Did you know that you can listen to many of your favourite
Hi.
first on BBC?
So that was another overheat.
where you can hear castaways like Cher,
So,
Gareth Southgate,
oh, fuck's
and
sake,
Nick Cave,
camera.
and enjoy longer versions of the music they've picked.
Good things come to those who don't wait. Listen to your favourite podcasts first on BBC Sounds.
This is a download from the BBC. To
Right.
find out more, visit bbc.co.uk/Radio4.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, XX and XY of any age, welcome to a no-holds-barred, bare-knuckle, infinite monkey cage fight. Because today we have the fight of the century in the left corner, presenting a majestic view of a universe populated by 350 billion galaxies, countless stars, and planets of unimaginable beauty, weighing in with masses generated through the interaction of their particles with a condensate filling every corner of the universe.
Alright, we'll see how the temperature does this time. It is creeping up. Might have to, like, end up underclocking rather than lowering the voltage. Go this way, won't we?
We're not alone.
Oh, I've just got the wisp as well.
Behind the portcullis. That one's raising the others. We need a way through. There. Take it out before it raises any more dead.
Yeah, this is going to overheat again, I can see. Already gone up to, well, it was 75 before I paused it. I was about to waste an ult on that. Neat.
That's the last of them.
Good. 76 degrees. I don't know why it's crashing when it gets to 78. That seems a really low CPU overheat temperature.
Got us at range.
Fuck off.
The armor on those undead looked familiar. Well, whether they served, they're fighting for the gods now.
That's one for Rook. Still standing, not bad.
What do you mean the armor looks familiar? Not seeing it at all, to be honest with you.
Not too bad.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Well,
Corruption? Undead? I'd say we found out who's responsible.
oh my god, it's a revenant.
Bad corpse. Very bad corpse.
Take it down!
Not that one, oh, for fuck's sake.
Got us at range. Watch it.
I do consistently underestimate the reach on that spear. His back turned. Oh, I should probably heal. It's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. What happens if I did this? What are you? Oh, you're resistant to ice. Okay. You're vulnerable to necrotic. Okay. That's convenient for me. Where are you?
It's healing itself. Just like the last one. That means it's weakening the fade tear. Stay on it.
Accusation with all the strength of a homeopathic nuclear power station.
They're perfectly safe, but why won't my light switch on?
Joining me to battle this out is a man who studied mathematics and theoretical physics at University College Dublin, but went on to become a stand-up comedian. He occasionally mixes the two, but finds that any joke that starts, if we take X to be the IQ of a man who walks into a bar, Y to be the IQ of the parrot on his shoulder, and Z to be the height of the bar in feet, and Z is greater than Y is greater than X, then you must be at an equine Reiki and Feng Shui acupuncture and astrological homeopathy convention. Doesn't play well at equine Reiki and Feng Shui acupuncture and astrological homeopathy conventions.
No, that said, Brian, I've noticed our invitations...
Anyway, I have not actually changed anything this time, but I have taken my dust filter off because I just want to do a bit of an experiment. I want to see how much of an impact the dust cover is actually having. I did dust it and blow air through it and stuff recently, so it should be at basically the best it's gonna get. Whoops, wrong button. I actually muted the game. But we'll see.
star. He is the Pro Vice-Chancellor of Sheffield University and a chemist. His last appearance in the monkey cage culminated in the call for the crowds at Glastonbury to mince more in order to avoid sinking in the mud, which has led to an enormous amount of wolf whistling against West Country farmers and a lot of very confused sheepdogs. So it is Professor Ryan, Tony Ryan. And these are our fighters for this evening. So, let's start off, in fact, by you offering your evidence. Brian and Dara, I would like to know, why is physics the greatest discipline achieved by human imagination?
All I thought we had to do was beat chemistry. I didn't think we also had to win. And the secondary question was to actually beat everything else as well. No, listen, physics is a science because physics has the breadth, physics is a vision, physics can allow you to write the...
So I put the voltage back up because that was an actual crash.
Physics, unlike chemistry, cannot be preceded by the words boots the.
Actually, I should check, actually.
I mean, ultimately, I think the debate will get into the issue of whether chemistry is really merely a subset of physics, and by extension, is physics just a subset of mathematics? So that may be one direction it'll go in. Other than that, what would you want to answer?
I think I'm going to start off being sensible, surprisingly, and until Tony winds me up and becomes increasingly bellicose in his defence, and then I'll be less than sensible. But I suppose the debating point, I suppose, is whether... So physics is the description of the fundamental building blocks of nature and the forces that stick those together and make nature operate. So I suppose the real question for the sciences, chemistry and then biology and so on, is whether it's possible to derive behaviour in principle, such as chemistry or even biology, or even derive a whole universe from the fundamental laws in principle. If it is possible, then, of course, then physics is the fundamental science.
Here we go. Black screen. That'll be a new one.
The question was to actually beat everything else as well. No, listen, physics is a science because physics has the breadth, physics is a vision, physics can allow you to write the entire equations that govern the universe on a blackboard. Physics, unlike chemistry, cannot be preceded by the words boots the. I mean, ultimately, I think the debate will get into the issue of whether chemistry is really merely a subset of physics, and by extension, is physics just a subset of mathematics? So that may be one direction it'll go in. Other than that, what would you want to answer?
I think I'm going to start off being sensible, surprisingly.
I'm just going to go the route of gradually underclocking until it's stable, because that crash was not temperature related. In fact, the irony is it might have been the overheating that was making it more stable.
Stick those together and make nature operate. So I suppose the real question...
Because until it crashed, it was throttling and lowering the the clocks, which may have therefore been lowering the voltage. Well, I guess keeping the voltage the same, lowering the clocks.
In principle. If it is
Which may have made it appear more stable than it was. So taking the front off actually may have made it less stable by doing that.
But it's not clear that you can derive...
By lowering the temperatures and therefore raising the clock speeds.
In fact, at the moment, although we have the basic laws...
It's currently at 4 gigahertz. I don't know if it's going to boost or anything.
Around atomic nuclei.
Probably not.
We can't precisely predict the
I don't
structure
know.
of even the simplest molecules.
So if it crashes, I'll lower it again.
The question in this programme is whether...
Oh.
To what extent we might ever expect.
It is not boosting. It is an all-core 4 gigahertz.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here.
Look at that temperature, though. What?
Tempered its rage.
The difference in temperature between 4 gigahertz and 4.1, 4.2 is like 20 degrees.
Who's responsible?
Bad corpse. Very bad corpse.
Take it down.
You can do this. What are you weak against? Whatever. Can you rotate a little bit? That'll basically do. That'll basically do. Oh, you have... What, no armor? Check. Go an itch.
His back turned.
Rook got hit.
Oh, did I?
Damn thing's healing itself again. That means it's weakening the fade tear. Stay on it.
That should weaken it.
For the wolf? You said for the wolf?
Enemies in range. Watch your left. Set up, you do the rest.
You're saying for the wolf, for freedom, I... You said Algernon? Really? I'm gonna do this, actually.
Finish this.
Fuck it, let me use this one again. Or not. That's not what I thought was weakened. Not weakened. Staggered, actually.
Something's ready.
No, I thought you had less health than this.
That should weaken it.
We're under fire.
I don't need heals.
Now it's your turn.
Unfinished.
We're under fire. Look out. Watch for incoming. Ready when you are. Under fire. Watch it. They've got us in range.
Heals, please.
Got it. They're in range. Got it. From a distance.
Okay, great. Just didn't actually do the attack that I did, which was the setup to actually weaken the fucker.
Taking fire. Got us at range. Watch it. Coming in range.
I'm just stun locked. I'm fucking stun locked! Fucking stop ragdolling me so I can do something!
On the right side.
I can't escape that. That AoE was the entire arena.
Got us in the distance. Ready. They're hitting us from there. We're under fire.
I'm just being pummeled by fucking everything.
Got us at range. Watch it. Set up. Do the rest.
Just spamming that, are we?
Watch
Ow.
The Phage Tear and the Revenant are both gone. The Revenant left its essence behind like before. These Revenants aren't just undead. There's something more.
Regrets? Isn't that what the caretaker said?
Solus. He left so many of his memories in the crossroads. Maybe the gods raised the worst of them as watchdogs. Makes sense. What's harder to face than your most painful memories? It's gone. And the Fade Tattoo. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island.
My health cannot go over 70%. I don't want that. Anything I want more health. Oh. Huh. Did I already get that? I thought I got that already. No, I didn't. I never went up there. Yeah. Really? Oh, okay. I thought you just dropped the fuck down here. I wonder if the AMD boosting driver on Linux or the current Linux kernel is bugged, and that's what's causing the system instability. Because the downside of I've technically manually overclocked it to a frequency less than it would automatically boost to.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
But which means it's not gonna like actually boost properly. It's just a full core 4 gigahertz. Well, gotta go to the lighthouse anyway. Let's progress the story.
Rook, just got word. First Warden's calling everyone back to Weishaupt. Everyone except me, seems like. Guess the First Warden didn't like me joining your team.
Calling wardens back from all over Thedas is a big step. Did he give any reason why?
Not exactly, but I've heard rumors of a massive Darkspawn horde on the move. Even hearing there's an archdemon with them.
The timing can't be a coincidence. The gods must be behind this.
I bet they are. Rook, if the gods have an archdemon, Warden lore says archdemons only show up during a blight. Doesn't say anything about elven gods. Seems like the rules have changed, and we're going in blind. We need to know what we're up against.
I'll talk to Solus. See if he knows anything about any of this. Make sure the others are ready to move.
How's it going?
Just admiring the view. There's a lot to look at, isn't there?
Shit. You shouldn't have to deal with all this, Rook. The sooner I can get out of here, the better.
What are you gonna do? Shoot the gods with... Do you still have Bianca? I don't remember if Bianca got broke or not. Oh shit, fuck. Seen Balara for a bit.
So,
Yes, indeed.
elves came from spirits.
An incredible revelation of what happened thousands of years ago.
I asked Davern what he thought, and he just shrugged.
He would.
Ah, Harding.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaper didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta.
or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Wish we had time to head down there and show them what you can do.
I don't think that would have helped.
But think how satisfying it would be.
Yeah. What's satisfying about being thrown in a Deep Roads prison? Orzammar takes its heritage very seriously.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Eh?
Tyson's?
Another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're close to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the Deep Roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
There must have been another way. What they did was monstrous.
Can you imagine being trapped, knowing death was coming?
But they didn't die. The rumors...
That the dwarves of Kalsharak had to change to survive? No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask. Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kalsharak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
How do we get in touch with these Kalsharak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Yay. The Deep Roads! Hurrah! Aww. Nev's not in here. Okay. Okie dokie. Nope. Missed the door.
Good taste.
How are the crows after the dragon attack?
We're assassins. What do we know about dragons? Thea and Diago are juggling the response to the dragon with the fight against the Antam. The other talents are scrambling. And I don't know what Ilario is doing.
That last part seems normal.
I suppose the world hasn't ended yet.
Video RAM is very hot. I guess with the CPU at 59 degrees, it's not running at the fans as much, which means there's less air going over the back side of the video card. Oops. Is that grayed out? Huh, alright. Alright, I use that a lot. Oops. I didn't mean to exit the menu entirely. Sure, why not? Sure, that'll do. Right, J. Let's do this. Right, so we've got to go through the lighthouse then. Apply sundered. Detonates overwhelmed. Okay, do I have anyone that can apply overwhelmed? Yeah, let's go with this.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
You got it. On to you.
When we're out of combat, I'm going to check Harding's abilities. I don't think it's what I want them to be. Is it O? Yes, yes it was. Right, where's my mouse? There it is. Let's find Harding. Maybe I have to wait till she's not in cooldown. Right, let's try again. Right. What have we got? You're Balara. I wanted Harding. Let's go with this.
I'm supposed to meet someone named Stalgard? He told me to come here. He seemed nice in his message.
So you don't actually know who or what this Stalgard is?
A new friend, I hope.
I'm optimistic. There's a ladder here. Plus 3 deflect maximum stacks. Deflect now absorbs only 40% of the damage. Gain deflect on perfect defense. I don't know if that's good or not. how it compares to what normally happens.
We're supposed to meet Stalguard here.
About to have a problem. Got it covered.
That has to be Stalguard.
Just needed rescuing from the Deep Stalkers, did ya?
Stalguard?
Yes. Lace Harding, of the Inquisition.
Wait, how do you know about...
And this is the one they call Rook? A Tevinter mage.
So you've heard of us?
Hi.
You have brought a strange assortment to our gates, Lace Harding.
Someone did their reading?
We are not as blind as Orzammar wishes. We know enough.
Really?
I'm looking for someone touched by the Ancients. Does that mean anything to you?
Yes. She has been waiting for you. Follow, and keep your weapons ready. The roads are dark. The creatures there even more so.
Fair enough. His face and beard are weirdly smooth.
You want to know if you can see the corruption you hear we carry?
Sorry. I shouldn't have.
A person will do almost anything to survive. That is what my people did. Become like the Darkspawn, or be destroyed by them.
Not much of a choice.
You look a bit AI filtered, not gonna lie. A bit too smooth.
What do you mean you're like the Darkspawn?
Blighted.
Al-Sharok was abandoned to its fate many generations ago, when the Darkspawn first came. We lost many, some to the corruption, some by their own hand, and some found another way. Hatuva Galta Satot. The stone is colder than death, as they say. Darkspawn.
We've got company.
Got him good, Rook.
Move now.
They're aiming for us.
Set up. Be rest. Got us the range. Watch it.
How?
Stop.
You kind of are. Like, not to be rude, but I'm doing most of the work.
Nice hit, Brooke.
Your turn. Watch out!
How many are there? It seems like fucking loads.
Behind you, look out!
Didn't even know what hit him.
Look at that.
Oh, that's all of them.
Still alive.
Still alive. Oops, sorry. Shouldn't rest my finger on that button.
This goes on forever, doesn't it? And people get lost in the catacombs.
Not far now.
Right. It's like 1 in the morning. I'm really tired, actually. I'm going to save. I'm going to hope that this means the game is stable now. I say the game. It was totally my CPU, not the game itself. Given that it's running at like 50, 60 degrees C, I'm going to try overclocking. Bring it back to gradually stock to see where the limit is of where it crashes and then dial it back down a bit. Probably not far from where it is, to be honest. I don't know if 4.2 is going to be stable. See what the what's it called is temperature is at that point. I imagine it's going to get very hot for very little gain. That tends to be what happens. Anyway. Let's send you off somewhere. Let's take you on a bit of a ride. Ah. We're gonna raid Shay. Let's raid Shay the Gay. Who is also, by the way, on Joyce only streamers. Did I spell her name wrong? I did. Never mind. Anyway, but I was going to say she also has a joystick. So if you want to check her out there, or here, or in fact anywhere. I think I know where I'm going on. Joystick as well. Let's drop in on Frantic Sass. who is, by the looks of it, yes, absolutely, she's still playing Lady Killer Unbind, which is, by the way, a fantastic game. But anyway, yes. Good night. Bye. See ya.